I'm loving my luck, cause everywhere I look, I'm so love-struck, and everything just keeps on going up. It's like a mere wonderland, and I'm stuck, cause this life that I'm living is straight love-driven, with a little bit of sinning and a whole lot of grinning, cause I can't stop winning. I live in the moment, everything I do, I own it, never fear my opponent. Welcome back to the Chatham High School Sports Podcast, episode
10?
11 or 10, we're not sure. Your host, once again, Adam Drury.
James Van Wickler.
And we have a guest today. Do you want to tell him what your name is?
Devin Irish.
Yeah. Devin, lean in closer.
Hey, Devin.
Come on, Devin, lean in close.
Devin Irish.
Okay, so we want to remind everyone that intro song is by the White Widows, Sam Falone. His link will be. Calm down over there. His link will be in the description. Check him out on SoundCloud. This episode will also be airing on a Monday, usually Monday night. We cannot promise, but it will be up there.
Do a good job with that.
We'll do a good job of that, like we always do. But let's get right into this one, like we do.
Let's quickly touch
On the football. The football season has come to an end.
A tragic end.
Very sad end. We would like the seniors to win. Devin, what do you think about the football?
Friday night they lost.
I feel like it's a really bad loss. They should have won. It's just a shame.
Yeah, there's a lot. From what I heard reports from the game, we were not able to make it out because it was about like an hour away, 45 minutes or so.
Yeah,
we weren't able to make it out to the game, but there was some issues. Like there was an onside kick that got recalled back, and they did it again.
I barely heard anything about this.
Yeah, but
I didn't really want to ask anybody about it.
It's a shame,
yeah. And
we need to congratulate all the seniors and everyone who put in
4 hard years of work.
4 hard years of work, and everyone, congratulations. Let's give it a little clap. Woo!
Clapping in the basement.
All right, but congratulations to the football team, and yes, but this episode, as most of you are expecting, will mostly be about soccer. Okay, now it's been a while since we've touched base. A lot has happened for the soccer team. Tuesday, they played Morristown at 2 o'clock at Chatham. Morristown was a team that beat Cliffside Park, the number 1 seed in their bracket. That was incredible when I heard this. Morristown was a 16 seed. Cliffside Park was 1. Morristown beat Cliffside Park, then went on to beat West Morris
3-0.
3-0.
West Morris was 9 seed. They beat West Morris 3-0.
And then they met Chatham.
No.
And then met Chatham for the quarterfinals. The semifinals for the sectionals on Tuesday at Chatham. And Devin, you want to tell them who came up on top?
Chatham came up on top. Graham Delaney, goal off a corner kick.
Great game. Morristown was a very good team. It had a lot of momentum coming in. A lot of momentum.
Morristown was psyched.
Yeah.
We were psyched though, so.
More psyched.
It's a pretty chippy game.
Yeah, it was.
It was a good game.
The parents were not happy about some of the calls.
Mr. Malone was upset.
Yeah, Mr. Malone. Mr. Fuller also got a little on edge, but he controlled himself.
Shout out to Pat for kneeing some kid in the face.
Yeah, that was great. But then, after that win, they took on Morris Hills for the sectional finals at Morris Hills on Friday.
2 o'clock.
We were all there, of course.
No,
and the
we
Cougars,
were the first ones there.
The Cougars came out on top, 2-1.
That's what they do best. They win.
Devin, who scored both the goals? Who did it, Devin?
Brian Graham.
Brian Graham! Bang! He played well. He played very well. Defense played well. The whole team played well.
It was a gritty game.
And Chatham won to win the sectional finals. It was great.
It was a great win. It was a tough. I don't know.
And
very strange.
We would like to mention that Chatham did win sectionals, being the 12 seed.
Yeah.
So, something that needs to be pointed out.
They were clearly better than everybody they played against.
Yeah.
I think their seeding really helped them on who they ended up playing.
You think it did in the end?
Yeah, it helped them.
I also think it gave them some motivation to
win.
Because you look at them, they played Governor Livingston, who was a 4 seed.
Yeah.
And they ran them off the field.
Yeah.
That game was not even it was never
It was a game. It was men against boys.
I don't know.
And the boys needed their mommies.
I don't know how accurate.
You like that one, Devin?
Yeah.
I don't know how accurate or how.
Yeah, there was. I did hear about that.
The rankings are.
But drum roll. What we're gonna do most of this podcast
is just hail the soccer team. Praise them.
We're talking about the soccer team, but the preview for tomorrow's game against Northern Hillside. Dun, dun, dun. Now, we've done a lot of research for this game. Northern Highlands. I don't know. Did I say Hillside before?
Northern Highlands.
No, I'm sorry. Northern Highlands. They are a team that this season is 18-1-3. One loss being the Ramapo. And it's interesting. And they were the number 2 seed in their bracket.
And they pretty much ran through their part of the bracket.
Yeah, they won the first game 4-0. After that, 1-0, 1-0 again, then 2-1. Now, something that we talked about, which we found kind of interesting, they've only let up 1 goal in the tournament, leaving us to believe that they're a very defensive team.
Yeah, a lot like Chatham also.
A lot like Chatham. So we think it's going to be a very, very close game.
If you look at the way that they went through the bracket, them and Chatham have a lot of similarities where they have a big win and then a lot of close defensive games that they played. And also, Northern Highlands has a guy in their team.
Yes. He has a man on their team who has 16 goals.
And
we're not going to reveal his name.
But
should
reminds you of someone else on Chatham's team.
Yes, it does a little bit.
We'll give you his name. It's
Brian Graham. But so it seems like to me if they can shut down that one guy, it could be them. It could be the game for the taking. Devin, what do you think about this? How they got to this point? What do you think about the Northern Highlands team?
Honestly, I think we can win. I would say 2-0 victory.
Whoa, Devin!
If they play like they did when they first played Del Barden,
or even if they continue their form, I think
yeah,
they still win.
Devin, goals by who?
One goal by Brian Graham and 1 goal by David Gill.
Those David Gill goals have been killing me this year.
Yeah, we call a lot of David Gill goals, but they're not always there, Devin. They're not always there. Well, but we will see. Devin predicts a 2-0. Okay.
But he's also moved. They've also moved his position where he plays.
Yeah.
I like him there because he's more of a controlling factor. Mm-hmm. And he can play some really, really beautiful balls.
Yeah, I agree. Now, so here's what the deal was. Northern Highlands was in North 1, Group 3, and we're in North 2, Group 3. So they're different brackets. We've made the assumption that they played a pretty weak bracket.
They played a weak schedule also.
A weak schedule, a weak bracket. So this is the time I think they're going to get tested.
Yeah.
Against the Cougars, and it's gonna be big. So
also, game is tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, I completely forgot to tell
about this. Game is
Milburn.
Tomorrow. Milburn.
7:30.
We want the same. If you went to the first game.
No. Okay. Show up, support.
Break it down for them.
If you're
loud.
Be loud. I'm telling you, if you're there and you're taking pictures of yourself and you're on Instagram talking about Starbucks and like, ooh, we should get this.
There's a certain demographic we're talking
about. Get out!
And you know who you are. Okay?
We know who you are.
And you know who you are.
And if you think that you can sit down, oh my Lanta, you have another thing coming.
I will be yelling at you.
It's going to be a great game.
Also, favorite our tweets.
Yeah. Also, if you have not followed the Chatham Highschool Sports Podcast Twitter for live updates about players, game times, and goals.
And when you should be, where you should, I don't know. When and where you should be at all times.
Yeah. But we want to make it right now. This is a public service announcement. We will be going white out tomorrow.
Oh.
White out.
It is declared.
White out. You heard it here first on Chatham Highschool Sports Podcast. White out.
Tell your friends, too.
Yeah. But, Winky, so should we get a little prediction?
I think we should, Adam.
I think we should too. Winky, what do you think about this game? Give me a prediction.
I think it's gonna be a game similar to a Morristown game. I think it's gonna be a hard fought game. I think it's gonna be chippy.
Chippy.
I could see that.
I think Patrick's gonna get involved. Patrick is of course, the enforcer on our team. I expect a 1-0 win.
Goal by.
For the Cougars. Goal by. Who do you think the goal is by? It's by Brian Graham.
Carry the one. Brian Graham, okay.
Exactly. Adam.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
I've been analyzing this a lot.
You have.
Both defensive teams. Chatham is hitting their stride as we've drove home the point on this podcast a lot.
And the last podcast, too.
Now,
on the previous.
In the back, we have Downtown Funky Stuff Malone, Patrick Fuller, PJ Bates DiBenedetto, and Greg Ma. All talented players. Fast.
Talented is a good word.
If they
know when to make their runs.
They do.
Yeah.
The only thing I do get a little scared about is they love to just run up and challenge it instead of play back. That scares me a little bit when they do that.
I think they're all right. I think they know what they're doing.
I think they do too, but it just scares me a little bit. They get a little anxious, like to run up, but they'll control themselves. But if they play well, it's going to come down to the defense on this game. I think we will definitely.
Has a big game.
Yeah, we need Stuzy and we need 4 defenders. It's what it's coming down to now.
I actually think
we will put a goal in, I'm sure.
I think that it'll come down to the midfield, actually. I think it depends on how well the midfield controls the ball. I don't have any worries about the defense. I think the defense probably is a
I'm not saying I'm worried. I'm saying it's coming down to the defense. Devin, what do you think most aspect? What do you think, Devin? Give me a.
As long as our defense does not give up 1 goal, we should be able to.
If we don't get
we should be able to produce something on offense.
Now, so I don't want to interrupt you, Devin, but word on the street is from inside sources we're hearing that Jared Wood might have a case of the turf toe.
Oh.
Not declared yet. So he might be inactive for tomorrow. We cannot report that this is official information.
It's a rumor.
This is what we're hearing. This is what our sources are telling us. But
so we're gonna try and find out tonight.
Yeah,
and we'll probably tweet about it.
We'll give you a tweet about what his condition is.
Or he might, if he or whatever.
Yeah.
But
that
you'll find out, and you'll know if Jared Wood's playing. But if he doesn't play, who's replacing him?
Miles Michel. I don't
get that, but whatever. I get where it comes from, but I don't. Okay.
Okay, but it's gonna be a close game. Very low scoring. Ball will be at midfield a lot.
Do not expect a high scoring 5-4. Win.
But
it's gonna be
ultimately, Cougars have had a long season. They fought hard.
No doubt.
And I think they're playing a very good team right now. But the Cougars will continue their season and play at TCNJ next week, Sunday at 2:30, and beat Northern Highlands 1-0. Bang! Goal by. Who's the goal by?
Think about it, Adam. Think about it real hard.
I'm thinking about it.
Just try.
I'm going to think about it. And the goal will be by David Gill.
Oh.
Yeah, it's going to happen. You heard it here first.
David Gill.
Chatham Highschool Sports Podcast.
The captain.
Yes.
Adam, do you know who the 2 teams fighting for the other final spot
are? Not sure, really. Put me on the spot there, James.
I'm sorry. I know I did, but
I think one might be Ocean City.
Yes, Ocean City is one, actually.
I looked them up. They're pretty good. If they make it, it's going to be a good game against Chatham.
Yeah.
So Ocean City we're looking out for.
That's where we think they'll be playing Ocean City.
Yeah.
Okay, Devin's giving us some confidence that Ocean City is a solid.
But we gotta wait about it. One step at a time. This game comes first.
Yeah, no doubt.
But it's gonna be a good game. Who do you think is gonna be the biggest impact player for Chatham? James, give me a name.
Like who's gonna play?
Be the biggest impact for the game.
I think it'll be. Who is it gonna be?
Devin, you want the guy on mine?
Oh, I have one.
Okay. Let me hear it.
I say Graham Delaney will.
Okay.
Here's why. I think he's been playing really well recently. I think that he's going to control the midfield. Him and Gill and Billy Calvert, I think, plays back there. I think they're going to do a really good job. I think Graham will stand out. Go back when he needs to. Go forward when he needs to. I think it's going to be a really nice game.
Devin, what do you think?
I think PJ will be a very big player in this game. PJ is a very good passer. And
leads the defense.
Yes. And on defense, he can also put through balls in that will start.
He had that one.
Yeah. Start the offense up and give them the momentum they need.
That's true. Now, my impact player is Patrick Fuller. Patrick Fuller is
always the impact player.
He's a very big impact player with big defensive stops. And a lot of times, people don't notice, he will fly up the left side and place balls in for people to be hit on their head or just a good pass. Patrick is a threat offensively and defensively, which is making him going to be the biggest impact player. I'm going to say that right now. I think that's really what's going to happen. Patrick will be the biggest impact player, but he will not score the goal, unfortunately. But the Cougars will win.
Oh, all of us think the Cougars will win.
Absolutely.
So go to the game tomorrow.
No doubt about it.
Non-negotiable situation. You must be there if you're listening. If you listen and you're not at the game, then you probably don't love Chatham.
Yeah.
So is that all we have? Adam?
I think that might be all we have. We did talk a lot of soccer. We're about hitting the 15-minute mark.
The problem is that there are no other sports going right now, and we might actually.
Hockey's still in there practicing.
Taking some time to pick out their players, but
yeah. Well, Devin, you got anything else to say?
Bowling season has
started.
Bowling! That starts tomorrow, right?
Started up too.
Bowling started up. We're looking for a big season from Kurt Swartz, and Mark Holstenbach should be making an impact on the team.
Yep.
But we'll see how that goes. We'll keep you updated with the bowling team, like we always do with every sport.
Mostly.
And I guess we're going to wrap it up there.
That sounds good to me.
Okay, that has been all from us that you're going to hear today. I am Adam Jury.
James Van Wickler.
Devin
Irish. And we will see you all at the game tomorrow. And we will see you all in white. Let's go, Cougars.
Oh, yeah, white out.
We said it before, white out. And what do we give the people, James?
We give the people what they want.
Absolutely.
Every Monday.
We love you all. Except for you, Colby.